Okay folks, we're going to show you the assembly tool today in Solidworks. We are going to assemble our Tetris pieces. So we go up to New, and instead of creating a part, we're going to assemble the parts. We press OK. And what we're going to do is we're going to browse for some of the parts that we have created. So you'll notice that all the icons along the top have changed. So at the moment, I don't have anything in this box. You may have these open, so you might see them in this box. I'm just going to browse for my Tetris components, which I have saved just in here. So we'll go and add these one at a time. So I'll click Open. There it is on the page. I'm just going to place it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I'm happy with that. I'll just zoom out. So there's my first Tetris piece in my assembly. I go up to the top left, insert components, browse. It's automatically come up for me this time. So put on one of the other parts. Doesn't matter where I put it on the page. And then we'll do that one last time because I've got 3 Tetris pieces that I'm going to use today. And press open and paste it onto the page. So at this stage I've got 3 parts, but they're not connected. I should be able to move them about the screen. So I can definitely move the blue one, I can definitely move the green one, but the purple was my original part that I added to the page. So I'll just go over to the modeling tree, right click, and then there is an option to make that float. That then means that I can now move this about. So my plan is, first of all, to put this purple piece on here. As you can see, it's not quite sitting in the right orientation. So I'm going to select this purple piece. Underneath Move, I have the Rotate tool, and I should be able to spin this until it's sort of standing up. So I'm quite happy with that. Confirm. So we'll just zoom in here and just focus on the purple and blue parts at the moment. So I'm going to use this Mate tool. So within Mate, we have a few options in what we can do. Okay, so we can make things to be parallel and perpendicular and tangent, etc., etc. But in principle, it's fairly straightforward. I'm just going to perhaps start by mating this edge here, holding the Shift key, and this edge here. These both appear in this blue box, and as you can see, it's moved the parts together. So I'll just confirm that and show you what still happens though. At the moment, this purple part can move in and out, but it's mated with that edge. If we look side on, you can see the purple part is slightly squint. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to tell this face, Shift key and this face to mate. And that has just straightened up what was originally a rather squint looking purple Tetris piece. You can still see it's still not quite in the right position, so I've got a couple of options. I could either mate this face and this face, or I could grab and mate this edge to this edge. So I'm just going to go mate, and I'm going to select this edge, and I'm going to select this edge, and that will bring these 2 parts together, like so. So if you remember, we've got this this green part that we want to pop in here. So we'll have a wee go at doing that now. I'm going to do that by selecting Mate, and I'm going to do all of these one after another rather than coming out of the Mate tool. So I am going to select this edge and this edge. Confirm that. Then I'm going to tell the front of this and the front of this to line up. Confirm. And then finally, I'm going to maybe select this edge and this edge, and that straightens that up there. So there's normally 2 or 3 steps to properly assemble components together. Let's just try one more. I'm going to go into Insert Components. I'm going to browse for my blue Tetris piece. And what I want to do is I want to try and sit that in there. So let's have a wee look at the Mate tool here and see what we can do. I'm going to tell this edge here in this edge here. Be very careful you're not clicking the center point, but on the edge, just zoom in, make sure it's the whole edge rather than the center point. So the whole edge, I want these two to mate, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm then going to click this surface and this surface to mate. Confirm that. Whole thing's moved about, but that's okay. And you can see I'm almost done. So the options are either this face and this face, this face and this face, or I could spin all the way around and do this face and this face, any of these faces, or I can also do edges. So I'll just select this one and I'll do the back purple edge there. Confirm. And there we go, we're starting to build up our Tetris wall. This is a nice little exercise in learning how to use the mate tool. Over here in our modeling tree, if we just open up the mates tab, you can see all the mates that I've created so far. And you can scroll down, and if you're having an issue with any of your parts, you can just delete the mates that you've created, and then you can restart mating those parts together. So have a wee go and let me know how you get on.